because of how much is used without even running a high-intensity game. Just Firefox, Chrome, and
Just
Discord.
download more. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back, Skexy Suckers, to another episode of Emrae, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign in a world of my own design. With us, as always, are our good friends Bartholomew, or Jeff, our human time wizard, Jindorum Jin, Draprax, or Zach, our dragonborn sorcerer. Shivers is not right. I gotta fix that.
That was one shot.
That was from the one shot. So that is not Shivers, our human fighter named Zach. That is, in fact, Mike.
Mike, you need to light it from the front. Hold your phone and light it. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Go for a nice dramatic lighting.
I want to spend some time doing this sort of thing. Oh, good lord.
That's
way-
very bright.
Like nuclear blast, but you know.
Hold on.
Wait,
That is
go
also not hexadecimal. That is Braille.
There you go. That'll work.
better.
It's not
Now
the
we
highest
just-
quality. It's not the highest
Minimum-
quality camera.
Well, minimum focusing distance and the software blur. So
Yeah, that's true. The blur's not helping.
Okay,
It's making
Sorry.
it look vulgar.
thanks for filling while I was fixing.
It's literally blurring out the coin.
Yes, my model is for adults. My little model's only for adults.
Demonetized.
Wallace's bulge is causing distress with our huge audience.
So that's Wallace Stoneguard, Mike, our human fighter with Little Sork, and Rail, or Steve, our half-elf druid. With us additionally are several NPCs that the party are controlling. In last session, we wrapped up a combat while delving through the labyrinth, subterranean caverns underneath the Scar, while the party is searching for something related to the Time Lord that they're trying to encounter, dispatch, identify, investigate, etc. Combat had ended. The party was debating whether or not to take a rest in the middle of a lava cavern, and we opened the session with that discussion. Proceed, gentlemen.
Yeah, bros, listen. I gotta sit down for a bit. I'm hurting.
I would sit down for a minute, but if we gotta find ourselves a nice little corner we can like defend ourselves from instead of just the middle of this giant cavern hallway, however tall this is, space, whatever.
Excellent point. Let's not sit at the crossroads.
All right.
I can get all of us except the dummy and the horseman in this tent of mine. Dying to use this. Which, depending on how cynical you are, might not be a terrible idea to ambush the ambushers if they go across the two of us with the hardiest of constitutions. And Jim, you may want to take off the circle of power effects.
Thank you.
I mean, I suppose if that's I imagine you'd be happy keeping an eye on our periphery there, Mr. Steed Castle person.
I will ensure nobody gets in our way.
That sounds lovely.
Hey, Jim, just a point of order. I can't move Jin.
He's like stuck in a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
Thank you.
Gentlemen and ladies, it seems that if we're going to encounter any more of those skull things, that we got to get rid of those first. They hurt.
Those were
You don't-
unpleasant.
And they run.
You don't like being
and they
on the
cast a
receiving end of
spell.
fire.
No, that's not
You're
fun.
the receiving end of
Fine.
firepower.
You're fine. You have no hair to be worried about it singeing, so.
Yeah,
There's-
but
There's this. I appreciate trying to keep this in good intended order. Thank you for comments. I very much like my beard.
But in all seriousness, seeing as we forgot to recruit an archer, no offense.
I'm all we got
Yeah.
for range.
Those things gotta die and fast.
We got casters that got range.
Yeah, but
It's just that they happen to
Nevertheless,
be resistant to like 5 different things. It's fine.
exactly. So you leave the big beasties to the casters to hold them up, and everyone goes after the little skull things that are hard to hit, resist everything, and cast fireballs on the whole group.
Do we have an extra bow among the party?
I mean,
I'm
I got
sure.
I got
I'm
this
sure.
boomstick.
I'm sure Angelina, as a fighter, would probably be proficient in some sort of ranged weapons if we had an extra.
I hand Angelina my hand crossbow and 16 bolts, as well as the case that it comes in.
Above the table, Jim, Angelina's statted out as a fighter, right? So she would be
Yeah.
proficient.
Yeah, I'm fixing her character sheet right now.
Appreciate you.
Here, I had these from a while back. Maybe you can make better use of them than I can.
I'd offer my boomstick, but I don't know if anybody actually knows how to use this besides me. I've only got 18 slugs. Is that right? I guess I don't use it that often.
Let's see, 3120.
Precision attack. What is that from?
Funny being in the end game layer, and what we want more than anything else is a regular old longbow. Just
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I figure by the time you've been playing D&D up till 10th level, you definitely just have like a bow or something lying around. No one even knows how it got there. It just kind of is.
you had that on you this whole time.
It is the Rockies.
Um, do we want to set up here, or I guess this is a little metagamey, but I can kind of sort of tell, I think, where there's a wall from right here, based on the boundaries of the map.
Hold on.
Oh, we have
goes.
that.
Yeah, there's that goes off a distance. I guess we can put ourselves right here. Or okay, hold on.
Yeah. So Jim, what is this? Like, is this a big impassable wall, or what?
Yeah, this is the wall of the cavern that you're in. These caverns appear, from your best summation, to be not like carved or bored out tunnels, but just naturally formed caverns from previously flowing lava that has drained and formed like tunnels, I guess.
I run over here and I say, this might be suitable, but maybe it'd be better. Oh, no, there's more. Okay, coming back.
Hang on, where did you go?
Uh-oh.
Stand by.
Hold on. It was here, because I saw the rest.
Okay. Hold. And roll initiative.
Shit.
Hammer, everybody. Just Jeff or everybody?
Well, I suppose we'd want to clear out our surroundings, so...
I mean, everyone's in initiative, even though Jeff's the only one that knows what's happening.
Fair enough.
Have at you!
Why have I forgotten? There we go. Da, 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 da. Oh wow! I don't normally roll high. Or
For some
low.
reason,
1,
Jim,
2,
the
3, 4.
background of the turn order with our tokens and the number, but not the entire thing, is white, and it's a little hard. I don't know if you can change that.
No, that's
Okay.
all your side. That's not server.
Hmm.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. I think we got everybody.
There should be 10 plus baddies, yeah? There's no Vlar Saran in that.
That's right. Do I have? And I have to select her token. Yes.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
1, 2,
There we
3,
are.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's everybody. All right, sort. Descending. Well, lucky for you, the time wizard is up. So you round the corner, you see that.
Yep.
It locks eyes with you, and then you have 6 seconds to react.
Tick tock, fire lizard.
TikTok Fire Lizard Force Push. Attack is 17. Which will hit.
Is that a cantrip?
See.
Yes.
Nice.
On a hit, the target takes. Yeah. There you go.
10 feet pushed back. Yep.
He done pushed back 10 feet.
He gets pushed into the wall there.
Andy.
Oh no! Where are my friends?
So that's a 1d6 damage for wall splat, yeah?
We ruled that last time. I don't know if that's actually
Rules
not
is rules.
but...
So that's that. And then that.
Actually, sorry. I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a legal space right here? Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of not. I put you there.
I'd prefer to hug the wall as much as
That's
I
fine.
can.
You can stay there. Angelina.
Okay. Which direction did you go?
North.
North.
Straight north.
Okay.
So Angelina, from that distance, would have seen Bart run up, say, it's about time, Fire Lizard, or whatever time pun he made, cast a
Okay.
spell, and then turn tail and run back.
So that's as far as she can get with 30 feet. I see a thing that just says 10 on it. Is that creature token?
I think that's an artifact from somebody moving and dropping their movement along the way, so you can ignore that.
Okay.
Sometimes they linger in roll 20 when they shouldn't.
So I still can't see this.
No,
All right. So dash action.
it's that
10,
way.
15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. So she full dashes but can't see it. And
Correct.
That's her turn.
Cool. Henrik.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
He's a petar.
he's a quick mover when he wants to. His base speed is 40. He can dash 80. Okay.
And that's his 6 seconds.
Wallace.
You Chrome Dome up this way.
Wallace runs up there. Rail.
Excellent positioning.
Same deal. 5, 10, 15, 30. And we'll dash up with Angelina.
Blards are on.
That's me.
Her movement. That's it. Move dash.
Cool. On its turn, it's going to. I can't see what it's doing. It's doing that. Cade?
Will come up here. There are so many of you. And we'll punch. Oop, I have it on advantage. All right,
What are
so
you
just
punching?
Yeah.
wait. Isn't this Betty? What is that?
That's
No,
Angelina
that's
Serrano.
Oh, well, I'm certainly not punching Angelina.
Way to punch your friends, Punchy.
There are so many of you.
Why
It's
does
just
the
like,
token
what
look
are you
different to me?
doing? We've been
Why does
working
this-
together for 15 years in one turbo.
Why does your token look different to me now?
It's just not in a circle.
Yeah, I don't know. It just look different. Okay. Well, in case that's 25.
Hell,
And...
Zach's default is just like, it's not in a circle. Bad.
it's not a circle. Bam, bam. Then I will dash to here.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Practice.
This
Practice.
will begin to make his movement. What is his movement? It is 30.
I feel like watching this thing plot along is boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Very
Oh, page
comical
crashed.
Looney Tunes.
Hang on. I gotta reload roll 20 real quick.
No, the DM not the broken bad sad.
I'm back. Practice is done.
Just move to there. Mm-hmm.
Very good. That brings
Jin
up
Kazama.
Jin Kazama.
Never did enjoy playing that character. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking he's dead.
You didn't like
Yes, you
Kazuya.
did.
No, you were a
Kazuya.
major Jin.
Yeah,
fan.
no, Jin. Yeah, no, I got messed up for a second.
Even when they reworked him, you were like, "Oh, this is good too."
Yeah, I liked both.
I had this little
Yeah,
shred
most
of hope,
things
like,
do.
"Ha, he's totally different. You're not gonna know him now." And you're like, "Nope, I just learned that too." Stella, Fortnite.
She moves here and then realizes that everybody's moving in one direction and decides to just sort of
Rear
keep, a look-
guard.
keep her head on a swivel. Yes.
Bartolomeo.
Hold on. I will.
Or won't he?
I'm gonna have some fun. I'm going to use this to create the minor illusion of a rock, like a large, maximum size boulder, and hide inside of it.
Okay. Mhm.
With a seamlessness akin to the cloaks of elvenkind that hide Frodo and Sam outside the Morannon from the Easterlings.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you're going with. Okay.
Ah, well, that doesn't work. Okay.
Okay, you're boulder illusioned.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Just a box. Angelina.
Who definitely didn't get punched.
Definitely did not get
Yeah.
punched.
Just sort of like, almost got you.
Yeah, you got scared. 2 for flinching.
To her she charges. Yes.
Yeah, she comes up around here. Still doesn't see anything,
Accurate.
but that was a full dash.
Very good. Enric.
What did what? What am I? Where'd it go?
From the rock behind you, you hear tick tock, tick tock. They'll be back.
Okay. Takes the dodge action.
Alrighty. Wallace.
FYI, Jim, I can see you doing token things on the blacked out layer. Unless that's an artifact of.
Yeah, that's an artifact of somebody's movement. I don't know why it does that.
Weird.
Wallace also looks somewhat confused as to like, okay, where's the threat? And also, yes.
You see a hand pop out from the rock, just like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's holding the beer on the couch, like pointing that way.
Alright. Steve.
So I hear them saying, like, where is it? And like, when will it be back? Or I think I hear Valharmi saying it'll be back. So I'm gonna 25, 30, and I'm gonna ready a firebolt to use on any hostile that appears within range.
Okay. Vlarzaran. Just roll wisdom for me real quick.
Like a save or a check?
A check. Just your, I guess, history.
History. History is an intelligence check.
Alright, just roll your wisdom ability.
Alright. It's a 20.
You will recall that many of the denizens of this cavern seem to not care about fire.
True. Then already a thorn whip.
Fair.
So Vlar moves Thar.
He raised a thwip.
It's not as far of a range, but it's something.
Mm-hmm.
And decides to ready suggestion. So the first enemy combatant within range. Wait, that's not a very long range. I'll see them before that. Nope. The first. The first grouping of 2 or more enemies, Vlar will cast that.
Readying fairy fire on 2 valid targets.
Yes.
Fair. Okay. Cade.
Okay. Cade, having seen the hand pop out of the rock and point in that direction, yeah, I'll come here. And I don't really see him. All right, and then continue his movement, dashing to here,
Very good.
and then take the defensive. Well, no, can't do that. Never mind.
Can't dash and dodge.
Can't dash and dodge.
Unless you spend key points. Can't you
I'll
dash
say he
as
can
a key
spend the
point?
key point and do
I
that.
can spend key point, but I don't want to do that right now.
Well, also he's an NPC. He's not like a full monk.
Rules is written. Play it as it is.
Practice.
There. It's 30 feet to there, and I'm gonna dash to get up front with my. My what? What is dummy Takade? Is
Owner, master,
yeah,
Master, probably.
Creator.
creator. There we go.
Master of
Father.
Puppets pulling the strings.
Ooh, master of puppets. I like that one. And then Jin will move to here. That's
Wallace
fine.
Wallace quickly looks around and goes, "Yeah, this is fantastic. Getting hit by the fireball formation we got going on right now. I don't know why everybody insists on coming up against the two people that are trying to be a wall.
Because, Mike, our brains want to zoom in so we can see our tokens, and our brains also want everyone to be on the same screen at the same time.
That's kind of what it is. Yeah, everybody wants to see. But Jin will ready action.
The entire combat has to take place in like a 10 by 10 grid, always.
No ready to action.
Why can't this be like Final Fantasy? Well, any combat, we're like zoom.
Yeah.
Everybody nicely takes their turns.
Stella.
Flap. She will dash up to here and then just keep an eye out in all directions.
Bartolomeo.
He's role playing a rock really well. Please tell me he stands up like he's in the box and like scurries with the illusion over his head. Metal Gear Solid style.
Gonna ready an action to cast Force Push on. Hold on. Yeah, the first thing that gets within range, Force Push. And is that to use my turn? Do it, Leroy. Do it.
Angelina Serrano. Just a reminder to readying spells for anyone who is doing so. Whether you cast it, whether your spell is triggered or not, you still are consuming the spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, if it's cantrip, it doesn't matter. But if it's not a cantrip, it's something to be aware of.
Yep. So Angelina's gonna just come over here, still not see anyone, and I guess ready a crossbow shot.
Okay.
For a hostile.
Enric.
I'm here to kill things. Actually, let's take that back. We're gonna go there.
For glory.
Don't see anything. 25, 35. This is tight, and there's nothing down here.
Really?
Just a hallway.
Well, they're probably down that hallway.
It's narrow. Like he's like squeezed in over here. Does the ceiling come like down too, or is the whole thing still like 20, 30 feet tall?
In most areas of the cavern, it's as tall as it is wide.
Oh yeah, he's kind of his charge sort of like it's sort of like slowed at this point. Then, like,
No, he's good. You have enough space.
okay.
It's like 10 to 12 feet in all directions.
Okay.
Wallace.
Don't get too far. And oh, I can't dodge it. Dodged.
Rail. I think how Mike's telling himself. The ultimate role play is separating two characters in your own brain so that they don't know what the other is thinking.
Rail's gonna just move and dash and stay between Kate and Angelina.
Blar Tsaran.
Is this a legal space?
Is what? Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Same spell is still readied. And yes.
Okay.
Oh, quick question. Point of order. So I've specified a condition that she'll cast it the moment she sees two or more enemies. Am I able to update that condition?
Yeah, I mean that turn is over. That spell slot was consumed. Now you can do whatever.
Oh, that's
you want.
already consumed. No matter.
Yeah,
So I would consume another slot to ready it.
When you ready
Yeah.
a spell, you start casting the spell, but you're holding completing it until the triggering action occurs. If the turn ends, if the round of combat ends and the triggering action never occurred, the spell is still consumed even though you didn't release it. That's the mechanics of readying a spell that's not a cantrip.
You effectively get blue spelled.
Very, very effectively.
So I'll drop your level 1 slots down by 1, and
I did it.
Oh, okay. You might have to return it then.
I'm very meticulous with that.
So you can set a new condition on this turn.
No, because then I would burn another spell slot if it doesn't trigger.
Fair.
I mean, yes, that's the consequence, but you can.
You can
No.
choose to. I'm just you
Knowing
do what
that
you want. I'm just
consequence,
giving you your options.
I understand the array. Now knowing the full consequences, I would have chosen differently, but obviously that's on me. So good thing it was only a level 1.
All right. All right. End of turn. Let's see. If I can have Henrik and Stella both make perception checks.
Her perception's insane.
Holy, yeah.
She's the right person for the watch.
Mm-hmm. Of course, they're both Mike's characters.
Oh, Henrik too? Sorry.
Yes, please. Okay. Both of them hear the following. No one else does, but they both hear. Coming from. Let's see. Freehand. Henrik hears it coming from that way. Stella hears it coming from that way.
All right.
Can't go there. Okay. And it's Cade's turn.
Right, so Cade is not. Oh man, okay, no. He's not going to approach too far. I'm going to go to here. But the practice is going to head up to with the other tanks.
Okay.
Good role play.
That's Cade in practice. Jin. Nice that Cade, practice, and Jin are all in the same, like, Bing Bang.
Yeah, it's actually rather convenient, isn't it? All right, Jin is going to head back here. I think I can only go this far with these three. I'm not going to ready any action. And just out of curiosity, if you ready an action, that's just an action, so the reaction is still fine too, even if it triggers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
When you ready an action, you're giving up your reaction.
You're
to
using a
use the readied
reaction
action.
to trigger it.
You give up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give up the reaction. Okay,
Yes.
so I'm not doing that. That's it. Just moving to here. Getting ready to get ready.
Stella.
Not to alarm anyone, but I believe we are being flanked. As I hear them coming from behind us, and she proceeds to go here for cover, or like there, and she will ready Sacred Flame for anything she sees coming out.
Fair. Bartolomeo.
Bartholomew smirks at positioning himself kind of perfectly to see the attack from either direction. Not that that means anything. And then same thing, ready action, force push. With a more of a focus down in Mia.
Angelina Serrano.
Okay.
What is that, Michael?
That's her Sacred Flame range.
Got it.
I was hoping it was a ring, not an entire circle.
Yeah, it's an aura.
Let me see if I can. Is there a way I can? Oh, hold on. Circle. Where? No.
That's a pretty crazy distance that I can see right now, all the way like halfway across the map.
Eh,
Or cavern.
Hearing that we're being flanked, maybe Angelina's gonna kind of come back over here and again hold a crossbow shot.
Very good. Henrik.
that doesn't help me.
It's okay. You can leave the circle up. I hate grabbing my fidget.
Henrik, I heard them down this way. We should charge. Wallace. But we're getting flanked, sir. Don't. But he like literally gets about halfway down. He's like, but like no, come back, stick together. And he's like waffling back and forth here. He's like, but the noise. I'm like, yeah, we're also coming from behind. This conversation's happening between the two of them. And with that, Wallace says, "Just stay there and don't get out of range of our friends. I'm going to cover the backside so our friends are all right." As I realize I'm not a.
You're as stubborn as a mule.
Huh.
And I start dashing to here.
Okay. Rail.
Still not really seeing anything. Can Rail make a perception check to try to see if he can determine like what direction the closest bad guys are?
Perception wouldn't give you any information. You know that Henrik said he heard them down that way, and Stella, Stella said she heard them back
Yep, Stella.
the other way.
Yeah, so can my elven ears tell which enemies are closer?
You can roll a perception check.
Perception. 27.
You believe they're closer this way.
Okay. So I'm gonna come up behind Angelina and ready a thorn whip.
Very good. Blarzaran.
That's it.
All right.
I'm gonna plop right there because I had 10 more feet, but
Yep. Cade.
Kid shouts, "Where are they? No, where are they?" Seeing that Wallace ran that way, gonna head over there with him, and he's gonna order Practice to stay here as rear guard.
Very good.
And then Jin will head over to the friendly rock.
And Practice?
He's gonna stay there.
Okay.
rock out with your clock out.
Tick tock.
Stella.
It's she peeks her head out, listens again, hearing nothing, just continues to have her continues to have her sacred flame prepared. And that is her turn.
Bartholomew.
Friendly rock, once again cast here. Actually, there. Back up. Hopefully out of range of a fireball.
Angelina.
It warms Bartholomew's heart that Jin wants to be close to the friendly rock, but from the previous encounter, doesn't want him close to the friendly rock. So
It's an interesting choice to make, given your history.
Moving
Angelina doesn't want to break formation too much or be too far from either side, so we're just posting up here.
Henrik.
I don't. He listens. Does he hear anything coming down from the direction he heard before?
There's no more gurgling, shouting, anything.
I don't want to miss the fight this way. And he starts taking
Monty
off back
Python.
he takes back off over here. Like, I want to know where the fight is. To which Alice is like, yeah, just relax your hooves.
I don't know why, for the life of me, I have not been using GIFs the whole time to animate in between turns.
GIFs? What do you mean?
Discord chat.
Oh.
Oh, I have not been. Oh.
And you'll see the one above it.
So Wallace will run to this spot and sort of looks over at Stella and just nods and like hugs the wall with his sword. I guess. Actually, no. Takes out the shotgun and readies anything that he may see, or shoots the. Or no, I can't ready. I dashed. So yeah, he's just there for now.
Rail.
Same deal.
Vlar.
Holds there with a perception check.
You see your full distance as per the map and see no threat in your eye line.
How about sound?
You don't hear any additional grumbling or gurgling or anything similar to what Stella or Henrik had heard previously.
Now, does an ability check, does that count as an action?
I mean, if you're taking 6 seconds specifically to like listen,
Yeah, if you're like
then
sitting
yes,
there going,
those-
that'd be a different story than like a reactive.
Okay. Fiend.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh, is that in range?
Neither of them are in range of Stella.
Okay.
to do what?
Stella has a
Sacred
ready
Sacred
Flame.
Sacred Flame ready, yeah.
What's the range on it? 30?
60.
So
So that's what the
Oh.
gold.
The gold
Wait,
is
what?
not 60.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I have it set to 60.
I see that.
Huh. That's bizarre.
Oh, because it's 60. It's 60 on the vertical and the horizontal, but not in the diagonal. Cause squares.
There. Is that better? Which is just ridiculous.
That's all
Yay,
60
Yay,
feet
D&D
in
math.
D&D.
Yay, non-Euclidean geometry.
Yeah.
Well,
The
but I think
hypotenuse is equal to the sides.
I don't know what the ruling is. I'm pretty sure it's a circle.
I
Oh
mean,
no,
I will
it's
do the
not.
other
It's
side.
not a spell. It's not a spell effect. It's her range on her ability. So it should
Yes.
be 60 no matter which direction you drag the arrow.
If we're able to move on the diagonal like
Exactly.
that, then
No, you're right. So
Okay.
so yes, that one is in fact, and frankly, this one would have been in range during its movement to get to here. So I'll let you.
The first one. That was the reaction would have hit whatever came through first.
Yeah. So go ahead and okay, you did already. It's a dex save, which it fails.
op campers. We have op campers. I actually don't say that.
So actually,
it's
then
radiant damage.
yeah, it would have after gotten hit, it would have gone there instead, in response to being attacked.
Aha! So far, positioning's good. Let's not cluster.
All right. So it took its damage.
Okay.
That was a hefty. Is that
Hey.
a level 1? Or is that a cantrip?
It's
That's a
cantrip,
cantrip.
so it goes up with level.
All right. Well, let's just not see these
So
things.
I'm
Okay.
going to take. I'm going to dash to here. Kate will dash to there.
Very good.
Practice will then still staying in the back as rear guard, but just move up to there. And then Jin will begin to
Come on. Where's
position himself here. Yes, that will work. So, crap, wait. How far did I just move? I might be able to do something here.
I didn't
Was I
see.
here or here?
I think if you control Z, you'll go back to where you were.
Ooh, let's do that. Yeah. Nope, not doing that.
Aw.
Not working. Crap.
I believe you were
I don't know if I
here.
moved. Okay, so I moved 30 then, right? If I was here?
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's all I think I can do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What did practice do?
He just moved up. Use his movement.
Jin and then Stella.
Let's see. That's in. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Sorry. Okay. She's gonna cast this.
Upon.
Herself. That's a 15 circle radius.
Oh, Spirit Guardians. I'm sorry.
That's only against friendlies, right?
She can designate who it hits and who it doesn't hit, yeah. And then she will go here.
Okay. They will trigger. right?
Let's see. When you cast a spell, you designate an affected creature's speed is held on. You call for its spirits. They flit around.
Enters the area or starts its turn there.
So it's going to start its turn there, and that'll trigger it.
Okay.
Actually, she'll go there. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Excuse me.
That's her turn. That's her action. I don't think she has any
Bart.
bonus.
Hopefully, it's the same one as before. It's time to no longer be the friendly rock. It's time to be the crossfire. Force push.
You get caught up in
Bart is very amused with the synergy of positioning and ranges and stuff.
Force push will hit. You're hitting this.
Yeah.
Pushed out. Takes 11 force damage.
Ooh.
So he's moved back 20 feet. So I think more.
Oh, is it 20?
it-
Sorry.
And does it splat him? Does he get scabbed along the wall?
It does not splat him.
Since he moved out of Stella's attack range, I would like to use my telescoping stripe as an attack of opportunity.
Fair. That'll hit.
Excuse me.
Okay. Where is my character sheet for these things? There. Okay. Anything else, Bart?
Um. No.
Angelina Serrano.
All right,
I
we
don't
can
know.
see a thing. That's exciting.
I don't know why that sounded like Yakko Warner to me. United States, Mexico, Panama. How does that song go?
Angelina Serrano.
There we go.
Peru.
Yes.
What song is that?
The Animaniacs.
The Animaniacs.
Countries of the World
the-
by Yakko.
Yeah, he sings in every single country of the world as the world existed at the time.
I haven't thought about that in.
She
50
rolls
years.
a 13.
I think they updated it
to-
when they rebooted Animaniacs.
I don't know. It came across my TikTok. I don't know. sometime.
Okay, she's firing a hand crossbow. Yes.
Yep, I assume a 13 does not hit.
13 does not hit, and it would be disadvantaged because of range. Because hand crossbow is 3120.
Yeah, that's fine. Then that's where we're at.
All right. Henrik charges.
He was here.
Page crashed
I
again.
hear fighting.
Why is my page
Vlar-
crashing?
Gracefully sidesteps when the horse's ass gets too close.
Very good. Wallace.
Well, since no one ever crossed his line of sight and triggered his gun, he'll move here. And what is the range on that thing? Steampunk shotgun. Do I have a range on that? Where would that even be? Oh, 3120. Okay. No, I'll just
Same as a hand crossbow, yeah.
yeah. Wallace dodges.
Wallace dodges. Rail.
Let's see. All right. We're gonna use our bonus action. We're gonna wild shape into a dire wolf.
Oh, yeah.
And now we have 50 feet of movement.
That'll work. I like how we started the session with like, no, we're not in combat. It's fine.
So
Somebody just ran around some corner.
we're gonna come over here.
Who would do such a thing?
That's not even
and
playing today.
We're right in front of Angelina, behind Henrik.
Yep.
And we're gonna take the dodge action.
All right. Blards are on.
Wallace looks around and goes, no, not another fireball target.
That was your whole turn?
Think.
Not another fireball target?
That's not me.
Oh, right. It's Vlaxaron's turn. Jeff, that's you.
So I'm sorry. I'm trying to book a flight. My apologies.
Again, role playing a rock really well. Oh, he's not a rock anymore. Never mind.
And it's Vlar's turn, not the Rock's turn.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Rock.
Huh.
Actually, no. From there. Bane or Fairy Fire? Bane or Fairy Fire?
What will the character do?
That's a good question. She doesn't have any offensive spells. It's all debuffs.
Fairy fire it is. Make them all kinds of glittery. Assuming they fail their DC 18 deck saves.
One of them succeeds.
Would I...
Also, if anything
Having-
happens to be invisible in the square, it becomes visible.
If
Fair.
I had used a cantrip on my turn, that means I would be unable to use a spell as a reaction right now, correct? Bartholomew?
No,
No.
that is incorrect. Because you can cast
Right.
a spell and a
Yeah,
cantrip
a
in
spell and a cantrip can be cast in the same turn, but a
the
spell and a spell cannot.
spells in the same turn. So like
You can
cast-
you can spell on your turn and then spell as a reaction.
Oh, I thought you could not. I could be wrong. I'll take your word for it.
If you couldn't do that, then counterspell would be useless.
Oh, fair point. So you
The one who failed rolls again.
The one who
And,
failed rolls again?
Yes.
So he's silvery barbing as a
I'm forcing him to roll at disadvantage, essentially.
Got it.
reaction cast. Yeah.
Oh, That should have been this one, not that one. Either way.
Yay! They're both glittery.
And then I will give the advantage to myself. And that is it.
Weird. Why? Ah, that's why.
Very good, very good. Okay.
Silvery barbs, silvery barbs.
All right, so what are the baddies doing? Oh, there's another one, and another one.
They dashed. They dashed in.
And Henrik's like, yay!
This one runs in and
So that
Watch for
triggers-
skulls. Watch for
bites
skulls.
at Stella.
So I rolled 10 damage before. Do you want me to re-roll that, or just leave that as is?
Oh yeah, what's the save? Is there a save?
It's a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Failed the save. How much damage? 10?
10 radiant.
Okay. That happens, and then it bites at Stella, connecting for 8 piercing. It then claws at Stella. What's her AC?
15.
Connecting. That's the con save, which it fails.
Oh no, that con save was for her concentration for getting hit the first time.
Oh, okay. Then I need another con save. Succeeds that one. Okay.
That'll do.
And you
Peg.
did how much damage the second time?
But I haven't rolled damage, but it's 11 piercing.
Ah, she loses her. Damn it. Well, she did 10 damage with that third level spell.
And then this guy comes to here.
Oh, damn it. Hold on. Wallace would have done that to her one of her damages. So she takes. Oh, okay. So she would have taken 0 damage from the one of the hits. So you did how much the second time?
The first one was 8. The second hit was for 11.
Okay, so I'll just take off 3 more then. All right. Thank you.
This thing runs up here. And keep opening the wrong character sheet. Chucks a spear at Henrik. Critting
Of course.
for 16, 27, 35 damage.
What?
From one spear?
Yes.
Is it more than one type of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
He then also swings his tail at Henrik, which he can
From 10
do.
From 10 feet away?
Yes.
Okay.
What's Henrik's AC?
Hold on. That's confusing. I think it's supposed to be 17, even though it says 15. Because if you open up his character sheet, it says 15 plus 1 plus 1. Unless that's supposed to be unless that is included in the 15.
I'm sorry,
That's
what?
trying to tell me.
Let me
I'm not
find
sure what his armor class is trying to tell me. Like if you
Let
open
me-
up his character sheet.
Let me find it. I'm sure there's a reason. It's 15 because he has a +1 leather armor and a +1 shield. So
Okay.
15,
All right. So
15 is the number.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So that hits. So he takes. Hang on. Is that true? Yes. He takes 13 bludgeoning and 8 fire. And is grappled by the salamander's tail.
Interesting. Okay. Henrik is looking real bad.
Cade.
So Cade will step out here.
Does fairy fire lasts on these targets, even though they've
Yep.
left the square.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as
And
long as
new
she's
targets
concentrating, that
entering-
square exists. Okay.
Yeah, so the square's gone, and like if something were to walk into it now, it would not become fairy fired.
Got
Yeah,
it.
you can just get rid of this. The square is just when it's cast.
I understand. Okay.
For can I see that Henrik is bloodied?
Yes.
He looks damaged. Okay, good. Then I have 35-foot movement. I can come to here. I got you, pal. And begins attacking.
Uh, 17 will hit. For 10 bludgeoning.
I will burn a key point here. And DC 18 con save or be stunned until the end of Cade's next turn.
Fail. Stunned.
Oh,
And I still have 4 strikes remaining
at advantage.
at advantage.
Hit for 8.
15? 16.
16.
Hit
For 6.
for
How
6.
many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4,
25 hit
25,
for 6.
and 5,
Hit.
29 hit for 9.
For 9.
Jeez.
He's like a Wing Chun master.
TBZ
Or like
style,
some
just like
DBZ.
flurry of fists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 1,000.
Practice.
Alright, this will. What should we do? I think he'll move. So we're gonna go make him dash to here. He can still remain in the background.
Yes, do
Jin.
that.
Now, Jin. The hell can Jin do? And that is the thing. He has no clear line. But he can make one. Yep. Now move to here. And angrily use his last 3rd level spell.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. I just came straight down this way.
Krakow. Very good.
Capital
DC 17 dex
17
save
dex, yeah.
or half damage.
Or half damage, yes.
Would you do 34?
34.
You Xaxes it.
Yes!
What did he kill?
This guy here.
Nice. Perfect.
Smells like charred salamander.
And now everybody's deaf.
Yeah, right?
From an indoor lightning strike.
Nobody ever talks about that.
That's right.
You all take 10 points of thunder damage. You're welcome.
Deal with it.
These things are large creatures, right?
Oh, wait a minute. You did not Xaxes it. I'm so sorry.
Have resistance to lightning too.
Yes.
Damn it.
What?
Well, now we know how much health has left.
But it is still his turn.
Opportunity for me to
Let's see.
run upstairs.
3d10 or
I will still be able to hear and interact.
Fair.
actually no. So she's gonna cast this
Okay.
and misses
Where does it get produced?
right next to her.
Hospital because they're concerned about it getting in the eye. If
That'll
there's
kill it,
chance
though.
that gets into the eye, it could be really like
Um,
serious.
it would if it hit it.
Yeah, there's
18 miss 21 misses?
LIJ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was I thought those were damage rolls.
What are they gonna do there?
Apologies. The 18 will hit it. Yes.
Well,
21.
Firefighter,
The 20.
fairy
The
fire. Either
21
way,
will
it's still
hit it.
dead.
Yes.
I would want to say somewhere.
And yes, that will kill it.
Maybe they have ophthalmologist.
Bella goes there so that things are within range of running away from her.
Mart.
Wait, what?
I said
Oh.
Mart.
Yep.
So this is a solid wall. That's a solid wall, right?
Yes.
Hold on. I'm not actually moving. I want to play with line of sight. Give me one moment, please.
Well, why would you know what you can see from a position before you move to that position?
Well, I mean, I went in that alcove. Would I not? Okay, here I see your point. Like, if I can see it grayed out on the map, I can't see what's in it now, but I would remember the shape of it. Correct?
Well, the
You
grayed out
would
should tell you that.
you would know that there's stuff over there, but you wouldn't have intimate knowledge of all the angles and lines of sight from somewhere you passed through recently.
Okay, well, he's stunned, so fair point. So we'll do this instead. Force push on that.
Okay, that's fine. Force push. Yeah, pushed. It's 20-foot push.
Yes.
In past relationships,
And since it was a crit,
I'll take it.
This is a good combo.
Ah!
okay, let's tally all that damage up.
What happened?
20 plus 9, 29, 39, 44, plus 54, 62.
Oh, I gotta hang on. Don't just total it.
wait.
Don't just
What?
don't just total it all up because I have some resistances I gotta deal with.
Oh.
Bludgeoning, piercing,
Well,
slashing.
not to force damage.
No, not to
Or-
force damage.
Maybe a radiant. I don't know.
He's resistant to the wall splats because that's bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
So the 9
think it
is
was
a
only-
4, the 15 is a 7, 4 and 7 is 11.
Yes.
The force damage is 24, so we're at 33.
The force damage is 20,
20.
I believe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know why I said
24.
24.
20 plus 4 from the bludgeoning.
Sorry,
So
20 plus
Bartholomew's
11, we're at
damage is
31.
24 total.
31.
Yep.
And then Stella's crit is for 16, 17, 19, 20. So it's 51 damage.
Golly, what happened? What did I miss?
He
Bartholomew.
crit
Lizard pinball.
Bartholomew crit force push.
Okay.
And since it only had 5 feet behind it, but it was moved 20 feet, it took 3 5-foot damages of wall splat, right?
Smashing
But it was a
the
crit,
wall.
so the wall splat happened twice. When that happened, Stella took an attack of opportunity and also crit.
I kind of feel bad for
Force
the thing,
movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh. Well, call it your last one, then.
Rule of cool.
Rule of cool.
Yeah, it's sweet. I'm not trying to deny it.
I'll let it happen because I've let it happen, but it's not going to happen again.
No, Steve is right.
I just also want
covered
to
that.
be clear on the rule.
No, you're
That's fair,
right.
that's fair. That's
Steve is
right.
right. I believe we covered that last combat too.
It's possible. I just got excited. I saw these green.
I mean,
I saw the green text, and I
all
didn't
the
want to
green
deny
numbers,
it.
Like, yay!
Okay.
Yeah,
So
when
that
something's badass, something's badass.
Yeah.
Like,
that happened regardless of the rules, and it's Angelina's turn.
Question: what happens to the Henrik Steelcastle who's grappled?
Oh, that's fair.
He's no
it's
longer
not.
grappled.
It's not yet Henrik's turn, so he'd be pulled along with him the 5 feet.
Okay, so you're saying he's still grappled. That's just what I
Yes.
understand. Okay.
Would it not be more than 5 feet though?
No,
I think that's slatted.
yeah, it moved 5 feet into the wall and brought it along with him.
True. Okay.
So it's Angelina's turn.
yeah.
Actually, I wonder if, because Henrik's so big, he would have held on and not been pushed. Because he was anchored to Henrik.
If anything, I would argue it breaks the grapple, but that's up to you.
No, you're right. It just brings him along.
Angelina's finally got an opportunity to use something other than the stinky little hand crossbow. So we're gonna make. She's running towards this guy, pulling out a sword. Gonna make 3 attacks. You know how it is.
You know how it is.
Yeah,
these are advantaged.
21, 27, and a 27.
3 hits.
Hooray for fairy fire, ignoring 1.
So 13, 15, and 12.
So 6, 7, 6.
And she receives 6, 7, 9 fire damage back.
Okay.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Sorry, 6 plus 7 plus 9. Not 9 damage.
679.
6 damage and 7 damage and 9 damage.
Oh, okay.
14. I think it was what, 14?
So that's
2?
20.
No, that's 20.
20. Sorry.
2?
No.
7 and 9
plus 9?
7 and 9 is 16 plus 6 is 22.
23.
22.
22. Maths.
We can math.
So she receives 22 fire damage in return.
I don't know how to math. I count to 4.
And he took what? 13, 15, and 12?
Or 6, 7, 6 if he's resistant.
Well, wouldn't it be magic damage?
Yeah,
slashing.
It's a magical weapon. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
Resistant is that's why he didn't resist the bludgeoning from Stella. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Is right? It's 40 damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the third attack killed him.
Hooray!
It slices. It dices.
Does that mean I can have 9 HP back?
No, you still took the damage. You still did the attack. It's a reflect damage.
Blow. Fine. That's her turn.
All right, successful turn. Henrik is no longer grappled.
Turns to the closest foe and goes, "Yeah!"
Hits with the claymore.
Two-handed, so 8.
Would he have had enough movement to run back and then charge forward since it was stunned and couldn't take a reaction?
Oh, it is stunned. He's just turning and doing it. That's fine. Is there any reflection damage?
Not from the slad.
Okay. Swing number 2. Whoops. For 10 damage. And then hooves for 12.
Watch
Okay.
for the skulls. Watch for the skulls.
Wallace.
Moves here. Oops. Didn't mean to grab him.
How long does stunning strike last for? 1 turn?
Yeah, at the end of its turn. All right, so Wallace swings for 26.
26
and
hits.
does. Hooray.
You should roll again, just
That's-
in case.
It is advantaged because he's stunned.
Oh. Didn't realize I didn't have my advantage toggled, but that's fine. Let's see. Dink.
Either way.
Yep, same thing. Okay. So yeah, because I did
So you do 10 damage with the goading attack.
yeah, and it needs a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
If it's
Or-
stunned, would that be a disadvantage? Does that affect its wisdom saves?
I don't well, I doubt it.
Doesn't matter. It fails.
Okay, so if it attacks anything else, it's a disadvantage. And then I will turn my superiority die and swing a second time, doing 10 slashing damage.
Yes, you do.
And that,
Rail.
yes.
Okay. This thing's still up, right?
There's yes.
These two are up, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Is this rock like a rock? Like, can I go
Yes.
here?
It is a rock. You can scramble up it.
All right. Rail's gonna do some fucking wolf shit and come over here and attack this guy.
At advantage.
Had advantages.
For a number of reasons.
Yeah. Oh, that's Angelina. Too many character sheets.
I hear you.
Right.
The bite will
16.
hit.
13. And it needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
It's dead.
It does not.
All right, cool.
It falls prone.
Yeah, it falls prone for sure.
It is in fact prone.
Okay.
Vlar Sauron.
The good Wolfie. Who's a good murderer?
Please don't patronize me, sir.
No. Hold on. Does have reach. Really nothing I can do except get up close to it, but then why would I want to be on the front line getting hit? So Vlar will stand here and send a message, the cantrip, to this one that your death is imminent. I literally have no offensive magic with her. And I guess I have inflict wounds, but
Up
not
a
melee
touch
spell
spell.
attack.
Yeah.
Don't be sleeping on inflict wounds at a high level caster. Anyway, that's fine.
It's kind of funny. You can just like walk up with your pinky and go, boop. Boop. Ah!
Hurt.
I mean,
Ian,
6d10 as a
pain.
melee touch for a 6th level slot.
Yeah.
I do have.
All right. Well, on its turn, it's going to lumber up to the bloody guy.
Fair.
And he's going to bite at him. And miss. And claw at him. Tie goes to the defender. And claw at him again, hitting.
Aw. That's not a lot.
For 8
Alright.
damage
Oh,
after
dang it.
reduction.
Oh, after. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it was 10. You reduced it to 8.
boop.
And since he's not dead, he's only KO'd. I guess he doesn't need to make a con save. He just is affected.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
I mean, that's. I don't know. I feel like he could still theoretically resist a disease if going down, but eh.
Well, if you're KO'd, you automatically fail saving throws, don't you?
That's a fair question, actually.
So he falls prone. And it is now Cade's turn.
Okay, we'll take a
Oh,
running, flying leap over to here. And punchy punchy.
Snoochie boochie. Hit. For 9. Hit for 12.
Ooh, that's a good one.
unconscious
14?
creatures automatically fail strength and dexterity saves,
Okay.
not
Well,
wisdom.
then make a con save for him. Okay.
That was for him. I didn't. So, okay. Yay. Anyway, punchy punchies.
The 14 misses.
Okay.
The 13
13 misses.
18 hits.
All right. So is that 5? So that's 4.
That's the 5th.
Oh, that is 5th. Yep. Sorry.
2 hits, 2 miss,
and
and
12.
minus 12. Very good.
And for that last one, for the hit, I will use. How many key points do I have left? I have. Okay. I'll just say I have 2 left. I forgot. DC 18 con for stun.
He is stunned.
All right, everybody, take your turn.
All right.
Enjoy.
Practice.
Practice cannot hit. Cannot reach.
Well, you've been real helpful this time, you big dummy.
Well, I mean, in his defense, Henrik is prone on the ground, unconscious. You probably occupy his space. You just can't end your turn there. Or you
That's
say
a
you
perfect
don't
build.
have the movement. Oh, I see.
Move
No,
it.
it took 30 minutes to get to
June.
where he is.
I understand.
Jim will just walk up to the wall and sit down.
Stella can probably hit from there, right? It's 15 feet.
Wait, I thought our range was 10. No, our range is 10.
Oh, it's 10.
She can hit from here though.
True.
And her. Let's see. Hold on. Where's? Well, it's stunned, right?
It is currently stunned. 16 will
Yay, the
hit.
26 will hit.
I meant 26. 7
So
force.
7. And then, will a 17 hit
Yes.
for that?
Bart.
So I say he's stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Hold on. No. You know what time it is.
Worst
Do-
push time?
Do I?
Yes. Yeah. It's like I took the best part of a warlock and can still do a bunch of other shit without only having 2 spell slots.
21 hits.
Flat.
Blunk.
Flat. $15 force.
For
Flat
tea.
damage. Angelina.
Let's see. Wait, no, not my character. My bad.
No, it's Angelina. It's Steve. Steve.
There we go. Lots of swing-ins.
Hit. Dead.
13.
Good talk.
Jeez.
All right. With that, nobody senses or notices any additional foes, and we're out of initiative.
Stella leans down, mumbles some words. Her hands glow, and all of a sudden, the very large horse person sits back up and goes, "What happened? Did I miss? Is it? They're all dead! Ha ha! I was successful." Yeah, good job, big fella. I think, yeah, we should maybe go back the way we came a little bit, so we don't accidentally piss off anybody else, and then find a place to go into a magical tent or whatever's.
Can we please take a nap, bros?
Sorry, Zach, you just reminded me. This is out of character. I just want to share the fact that my kids have a vocabulary all their own. They're their own people. They get exposed to things in class and school and stuff. But every once in a while now, both of them will just be like, "Brah,"
Bruh.
with like that pause of just like the with like the open mouth, just like sweet Jesus children. Brah.
See, bruh is more like West Coast, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently, all the kids their age say it now. I don't know. I find it.
Oh,
All the
okay.
kids they all say bruh.
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 Oh,
Like that's a
maybe
thing.
it's I don't know. Maybe it's
There's a-
just their school. It's
There's a
This
meme.
conversation is showing our age.
Right?
Well, there's a meme that's bruh. It's an audio clip.
hmm
Bruh. That's what it sounds like.
So maybe we should get all patched up now that we know better where they're gonna be.
I'm hoping we killed them all. Oh,
But I wouldn't make that assumption. But we definitely should take a rest.
Henrik Steelcastle is stuck on a corner. Thank you. Looking for a better spot to just cover us. Have we been down that way? Doesn't look like it. Nope.
There's this alcove over here. Oh, excuse me. There's this alcove over here.
Well,
Cade.
yes, but maybe it'd be better to be in a spot where we can see him coming from multiple directions. Just a thought.
Secona, like it is.
This seems like a good a spot as any. Where our wolf friends already camped out.
All right. Well, I will first ritually cast. Think about this.
I'm doing a short rest or a long rest. I assume long. Okay.
I'm gonna ritually cast that, and then immediately after ritually cast this, which I've been meaning to do for like 10 years now,
Sheesh.
to get an owl familiar. And then after both of those are done, assuming no interruptions, I will climb up
Do you
into said
have
tent.
10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, or herbs, and they have to be consumed in a fire by a brass brazier?
I hate this rule. No.
I hate rules.
It's a fucking level. It's a level 1 spell. I mean,
you can cast Find Familiar. I just wanted to josh you.
You
I
jerk.
have 92 gold pieces. I will give most of that.
Just
I
cast
will
it.
throw 80 gold pieces into the lava. Wait, doesn't a component pouch suffice for that? Since it's under a certain amount?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Component pouches have all your spell components with no gold value.
So the moment if you look at a spell component, it says a gold value. That the ruling is the 5e rule is that you actually have to have.
Wait a second. How much charcoal is on the body of the dead slab that was vaporized
We're
by?
good. We're good. You
Yeah,
said you're good.
you're fine. The brass brazier would have been the more discerning factor, but I'm just not going to care.
He wants you to have your owl. Congratulations.
It's been a while since we've seen a brass brazier.
It's all spun copper these days. I mean, I don't people even use brass.
All right, so we're all hopping into this. How big is this hut?
Everyone can fit except for the dummy and
You can fit
the
10 medium
centaur
creatures. The dummy and the centaur
Rail
are
in
too
his
big.
current form.
And yeah, Rail is too big as a wolf.
I would once we have everything like set up in the dome casted and stuff, I'll transform back. I just didn't want to get caught in a combat with Rail's like very little HP left.
Cool, with your paints down. Okay, so you're all going in this tiny hut, except Practice and Henrik, who are doing what?
Taking turns. Well, I guess he doesn't sleep, so Henrik's just gonna sleep.
Henrik sleeps.
How would that work? Wallace like watches to see how he sleeps, just to like does he like lay down this? Does he go on his side? Like Wallace is just like curious. Like I just don't want to understand. Like, does he sleep on his side? Does he sleep standing up? Does he? How does
They
that
doze. They park out, lock their knees, they fold their arms, lean back as far as their human spines go, and doze off. Comfortably as a man in an armchair.
work? leaning on his broadsword. Just...
Yeah.
Nor is worse than Wallace.
But what about when centaurs are born? You know, so it's like if it's like a baby's top half.
Comic,
Yeah.
Like the horses can
It's
walk
like-
just fine, but the babies just.
Centaur are all born 5 years old.
There we go. That's officially canon now.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with centaur diapers. I don't think anybody does. That's just
Good
that's just
God.
a thing we want to have to deal with.
Oh my goodness. Why does everything in this campaign devolve to bathroom?
Wallace, as you settle down, I still miss plumbing.
I miss plumbing. Meanwhile, every time you say that in a town, people are like, what is plumbing?
My retirement plan. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna walk into a city and I'm going to invent plumbing. That is Wallace's ex. Once he's got home and out of all of this,
That's phenomenal.
he's gonna write a book. He's gonna write a children's book based on everything that's happened in the future. And he's going to invent plumbing.
A children's book, huh?
Wallace has a retirement plan. Well, no one's gonna believe that he was a time traveler, but he can make fantasy up about it.
I see. And only children can enjoy fantasy.
Look, this is just where Wallace is going. He spent a lot of time thinking while as a cloud flying through the sky.
All right. So Leomid's tiny hut. Have a radius mobile dome of 409 creatures, medium spell. Spell fails if its area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures. That's not happening. Creatures can move through it freely, while other creatures are barred from passage into it. Magical effects and spells can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry. Until the spell ends, you can command the interior to be dimly lit or dark. It's opaque from the outside of any color. So what color is it, Jeff?
It's opaque from the outside.
Yeah. Anyone who looks at it sees an opaque dome of some color.
So the same color as the surrounding rock.
So
Elliot original.
yeah, it's not camouflaged, but it is a slate gray. Charcoal gray. Obsidian almost.
I mean, considering that we will have the centaur and a giant dummy beneath us, like
I'm just
can't
painting
really
a
hide
visual.
anyway. But
I'm not saying camouflage from a mechanical standpoint. I'm saying it from a visual standpoint. It's not textured as the rock. It's just a solid color similar to the rock's color. It doesn't matter. Okay. And you guys are trying to what rest?
Long, please.
Yeah, I think we're going for long.
Your plan is to sit in the end of chapter climax dungeon for 8 hours.
There's literally nothing else we can do.
The DM's like, not a good idea. PCs. No, that's exactly what we're doing.
Given your history.
Given your history.
Okay. Well, after 30 minutes.
Short.
oh,
After
the owl's
not even a short
the
rest.
owl is flying around in the general, like here, 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 and here, and using maybe a little bit down this way, but basically to like nothing, nothing, nothing.
Your familiar is circling this inner circle, you're saying?
On patrol.
On
yes.
Overwatch. Well, so he flies into here a little bit, so he can actually see something coming, right? And then down, same thing over here, here, here.
You set the unit on patrol, a la Warcraft 2 or 3, and
All right.
let's do it.
I'm just trying to make sure I account for whatever you're trying to not encounter. All right.
Mechanically, everybody would like their spell slots back and to heal.
Oh no, I know. I know what you want.
The dungeon's like, you can't rest when enemies are present.
Yeah, right. There's just text in
The
front of
game's just
everybody's
like-
face, just floating. It says you cannot sleep. There are monsters nearby. You don't know what that means.
Like, damn it.
Well, so what is everybody inside the dome doing? Are you trying to sleep?
Snuggling?
Hanging out.
I mean, yes.
Okay. 30 minutes or so, and the denizens of the dome and Henrik are snoozing.
doesn't have to sleep, and there's an owl doing a thing.
Practice doesn't have to sleep. Owl's doing owl things.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh no,
practice
no,
is
hang on.
watch.
Dennis gonna throw up. Hang on. Not on the
No.
carpet. Not on the carpet. Not on the carpet.
Yay, dogs.
Shouldn't laugh because Anissa's cat did it today when I had to run outside. It kind of sucked. So I noticed that the cat had vomited, and then I had to like run out the door to go somewhere. So on the way out, I called her at work. She's like, "Oh, did you clean it up?" I was like, "No, I'll just get it later." She's like, "Well, she's gonna eat it," and sure as shit, I get back 3 hours later, and that lovely little pile is gone.
So the problem fixed itself.
Yeah, that sounds like
I
a
mean,
win.
that can't be good for the poor cat. Like,
I mean, it made its decision.
I'm so glad you're on earphones right now, and she couldn't hear that. So glad.
I don't
She's
have
right
a cat.
next to me, giving hi, babe.
The cat could have left it there. It chose not to. I don't know what to tell you. Like you come home, it's like, yeah, no, it's clean. I assume there's like a small stain as evidence, but
I mean, do you want me to get graphic and describe what actually was left, or do you want to just leave it at that?
no,
No.
I do not. Please leave me in blissful ignorance. Thank you very much. I like that freaking image of Gollum you guys all that Zach gave me earlier today. Didn't need that in my life. Did not.
He's running around on all fours down there, man.
Whirling
Walking
about
around
on
in
the
a
ground.
loincloth.
The amount of twirling about on the ground and an unbound loincloth isn't flapping up. Like, think about it.
I'm just going to assume that because of the condition that Gollum is in as a result of the ring, that he is, in all intents and purposes, a Ken doll, and we're just going to go from there. That's just how I'm going to reason it in my head, and therefore it's okay.
Maybe it's a weighted loincloth, and we're just that lucky so far.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he does eat, so I guess there is some form of defecation that has to happen at some point. But thankfully, that's stuff that we leave off screen.
Do you think anyone has ever thought this through as much as we have right now? I suppose so.
I'm sure they have.
I'm certain.
The amount of, especially, I mean, Dungeons and Dragons nerds especially come up with ridiculous scenarios that just like, what do you do if your spiritual owl? has
The
to
hobo
take it down?
railgun.
Like what? Yeah, like the scenarios. Fantasy authors have a tendency of not describing
Sorry about
every
that.
time someone has to go to the bathroom in their stories.
It looked like Dana threw up all the food she's ever eaten in her whole life in one big, solid, massive kibble.
Oh my!
It wasn't even wet. It was just like it was like a Play-Doh fun factory. And now she's just laying down like,
Spaghetti.
I mean, was she like, ooh, dinner?
I don't know what it was.
Okay. No, I mean, like, did she try to eat it again?
No, she was like, she just laid down like, I feel better.
Fair.
Okay, as I was saying.
As I was explaining the consequences of your actions.
Roughly 30 minutes or so goes by.
Everybody's asleep.
Everyone is asleep except for Practice the Dummy.
And Practice is on guard.
And the owl.
I really... Oh... There was one more component, because it's a ritual spell.
Regret!
Oh well. I linked it above before we started the session and got excited with good combat and positioning and a lack of skulls.
Was it alarm or alert or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that's what you've always wanted to do, so that's fine. I know that it wasn't an afterthought, it was an oversight.
Thank you. I need to write macros for like when party rests. A, then B, then C, then D,
So
then
where
play
is
some cards, and then go to sleep.
where is the alarm?
I suppose. What's a 20-foot cube? Can you draw a 20-foot cube for me and allow me to manipulate it?
It's just a 4x4 square. You can draw a
Do
4x4 square.
this. It's not the drawing of it, it's the. There we go. So I suppose something like that. Yeah, something like that. Assume the dummy will be thereabouts.
Okay. Okay. So as I was saying, whoever's controlling practice.
Me?
Oh, that's practice's vision. Okay, no problem. Then this would be like here.
How does practice recover health? Same way, long rest?
Does the owl pick any of this up doing his rounds?
Yes, the owl and practice noticed this almost simultaneously. The owl's up north here at the time.
So when practice notices it, he's going to step into the alarm circle or the alarm box
Oh,
as soon as he sees it.
I didn't specify, so I'll roll I can flip a coin if you want. If
When
it's
it's audible
a
or
mental
silent.
or yeah. The owl also has a mental connection with me that can wake me up from a slumber.
Well, what would you want, an audible alarm that everyone can hear, or a mental alarm that just you hear?
Yes,
So it
an
would be
audible
audible.
alarm.
It would be
everyone-
audible then. Practice steps in the square. You all hear, "Hey, hey, 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 hey."
I reached for the
Hey.
snooze button.
And the dome is transparent, so y'all can see what you can see, and everyone can roll initiative.
Do you want? Oh wait, did you want to clear out the old one first?
Yeah, let me do that. Remove all turns, clear.
Mechanically, how does that work for being inside the hut? Like, can you roll up a flap and shoot a crossbow or cast a spell, or are you totally barred from casting a spell from anywhere inside the hut?
We can move
Spell-
in and out of it
spells-
as we want.
Spells cannot pass through the barrier.
Well, the barrier, but I mean, like, we have to get. There's got to be an opening of some kind, right?
You
Okay,
Yeah,
walk.
you can just pass through it whenever you want.
Oh, I see.
You can designate creatures that can be in the dome, right? When you cast it,
Yes.
creatures and objects in the dome can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and magical effects can't
Correct.
extend or cast through it.
So
Oh,
since
no.
I can reach through I can pass through the barrier. Can I put both my hands just outside of it since I can see outside of it as well? And since it's translucent, and then cast a spell, or would I have to be totally outside the barrier?
You have to
Presumably then on
you have
the
to exit
ground.
the barrier, cast your spell, and return in.
Which you can do in one turn.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
But the thing is, it's
So-
above me, so that's my question, right? It says 10-foot radius, a mobile dome of force springs into existence around and above.
It's a dome.
Oh no,
It's a dome.
I was thinking.
You're thinking about it
I'm sorry.
too much. You
I was
can cast
thinking of the
spells.
spell that
It's fine.
there was this spell from when we played D&D 20 years ago that had a magic tent that would pop up in the air. Never mind. Talk about that later. Okay.
Is there a reason the initiative box went away?
10-foot radius.
I don't know.
There we go. Well, Wallace is napping.
Sometimes I hate the roll 20 mechanics. Five, 10, 15, 20. There. This. It's this. The pink is your dome.
Thank you.
I
Alright.
think my rolls went in right. Look. Okay. Why did my rolls not go?
I don't know. Henrik's is there.
Let's see.
Oh, I see. My token wasn't selected.
Okay, I need to roll initiative. Vlar needs to roll initiative.
Yeah, that was the same. Yeah. Wow.
1, 2.
Well then, guess you're going first.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're
That was
missing 1.
basically the intention of this character from the beginning of the build, even before I chose spells.
That is the highest initiative I've ever seen ever. No, I take that back. I think that's the highest roll I may have ever seen ever.
A crit on a
It's
plus
weird
13.
that it adds.
It's pretty big.
Weird
All right, Bart.
It is weird that there's 13 in there twice. Oh, I think it's at advantage or something. I don't know.
Jim, at your leisure, would you be able to create a very quick owl token with line of sight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
So I'm gonna pop out. Here's what's tricky. I see a token here, but I think that's Vlar's vision, not mine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you click your token, hit Control L, it should be just what that token can see.
Thank you. Aha! So Bartholomew is gonna step out and do all terrain. Yes. That
Ah!
20
Awesome.
foot square.
Alright. Vard's Black Tentacles.
Actually-
One action, range 90 feet, 20 foot square in the ground. Squirming of any tentacles
It's
build
the
20
same
foot
s-
square in the ground. It's the same size as the alarm square if you wanted to move it.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, for the duration,
go.
which is concentration up to a minute. The area is typical terrain. When a creature enters or starts their turn there, they have the dex save or take 3d6 bludgeoning and be restrained. A creature that starts its turn and is already restrained takes an extra 3d6 bludgeoning. And they can use their action to strength or dex save against it to free itself. Okay. And that's where you place it. Got it.
Question: if I now duck back into the dome, does that cancel this spell?
No, why would it?
Just
Spell
making
effects
sure.
can't pass through it.
Yeah, you're still concentrating on managing the spell.
Just
You're not.
making sure before I waste a level 4 spell slot.
It's spell effect. As far as I know, you should still be able to cast the spell
It
from inside.
works.
Yes.
You just
I
can't have like
promise.
you can't have difficult terrain in the dome. That's the thing.
Right.
Anything else, Jeff?
Okay, so on their turns, they'll have to roll a DC 17 dex save and blah blah blah.
Yep.
That's it. You're
Braille.
up.
Australasia.
Alright. Let's see. We haven't finished our rest, right?
No, this happened about 30 minutes into your attempt at resting.
But we
Cool.
didn't actually fall asleep.
I'll move a little bit forward and I'll spike growth.
Yes.
Like
But
in
radius.
like where the guys are.
You're gonna need to be a little more specific.
What do you mean?
Oh, I see what you see. Okay.
Yeah, it's just not letting me make a thing.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's-
like I wanna block off like
nasty.
all around the guys so they can't move around it. Like kind of centered around them.
Yep, done.
Oh, there you go, the purple. Okay. Yay.
And that's concentration. Okay.
And I go back and lay down and try to keep falling asleep.
All right.
I've done my job.
Cade.
Cade is actually going to stay in the dome, but keep a weary eye out.
Okay. Angelina.
I don't know where, like, just doing the ruler. Here's the ruler. All right, she's gonna kind of poke out here and get however far she needs to be. I guess 5 more feet, and hand crossbow.
Okay, go ahead.
So 3 hand crossbow attacks.
Those will all hit this guy.
A 20, a 21, and a
of-
22.
Point of
Oh,
order:
right.
in order to use a hand crossbow like that, you need there's a feat you need to take to bypass the reload feature of the hand crossbow. I remember that from the bar.
Oh,
that we
hand
got rid of.
crossbow. Yes. Yes. Sorry, these are not slashing sword strikes. That's correct.
All right, well then I don't know what hand crossbow really you want to use. So what do you want me to do?
So
one.
the hand crossbows need to be reloaded before you can fire them again, unless you have the feat that he's talking about, which I think is sharpshooter or something like that.
Not sharpshooter, crossbow expert, I think.
Yeah.
Either way, you must get one shot a turn, essentially.
Yes. So your
Okay,
multi-attack is as a fighter is fine with swords, unless you're a crossbow expert.
That's not a standard rule in 5e, but that's fine. So 27 for 7.
Oh yeah, the hit still happened, and it's for 7.
And that's your turn.
Yeah, it's crossbow expert. If it was a bow, it would not. You would be able to do it.
Stella.
Sacred Flame, the salamander. Fiery dude.
Dex save. Fails. Taking 20 radiant damage. Practice.
Practice will put himself up front here as a bit of a sponge and will hold his action, which will be the multi-attack, the two fist attacks at whoever gets within range, or whichever enemy gets within range. Let me just make that clear.
Okay, Jin.
Let's see, Jin.
Oh, that's the owl. Okay. I was like, what the hell?
Ah, damn it. Okay. Jin will wait in here as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what he's going to do, he just can't do it yet.
All right, Henrik.
Henrik will put himself here to wait for anything to get within range and take the dodge action. He doesn't want to go on the pointy things.
Okay, that's fine. Blar.
Also, when you get a moment, can you add the owl to the initiative? It rolled a 1.
Sure. This page keeps crashing on me.
No.
It reloads super fast, which makes me wonder why it's crashing to begin with.
Well, it's kind of a one-trick pony until melee range, so why don't we do? Hold on, I'm only moving the owl so I know what she can see. She's right here. Okay. I guess I'll fairy fire. I will fairy fire these two, or attempt to.
Two of them over there? Ugh.
Yes. I can just see the edge of one token.
Okay. So
That's my turn.
you fairy fired?
Yep.
All right, she's concentrating on fairy fire. They need dex saves, is it?
DC 18.
One saves, the other is fired. Okay. And now it's their turn. Okay, so start of their turn. They got to do the tentacles, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
So we need
DC 17 deck save.
2 dex saves. He succeeds. He fails. So this one is restrained and takes the damage.
3d6. Yeah.
Can you roll 3d6,
Leg-
Jeff? He saves, so no damage. But then spike growth is only on movement, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, he doesn't. Wait, so none of them took any damage? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Slad takes damage from black tentacles that I cast, and then the salamander presumably will take
Well, if it
damage from
moves.
spike growth. But it's
If it
double.
moves.
He's at quarter move because it's double difficult terrain.
I don't think difficult terrain can stack.
I don't. No, they don't. It's just a condition.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
So that's 15 feet of his movement to get there. So it's 3 triggers of spike growth, which is 2d4 damage. Nope, that's not right. That's d24. I crit
Roll
on a
1d24.
d24. Okay. 5 and 18 damage. He then will chuck a spear at Henrik.
Who's it? Who's dodging?
Is he?
Yes. And it's the foot.
Okay. Well, he misses. And then he swings his tail and misses again. This one. Chucks a spear. Oh, first he takes damage.
Yep.
Oops.
Is it only one spear that they have, or do they have a bundle of them?
They have a bundle of spears, one of which was thrown. 7, 8, 9, 10. He takes 10 damage from the spike growth. Hucks a spear at Valar Tsaran. Critting. For 8 and 7 is 15 plus 8 is 23. Does she have any resistances?
Magic resistance, legendary resistance.
No damage resistances. Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so she takes the full amount of that damage.
23, you say?
Mm-hmm. He then swings his tail at her. Oh, she has to make a con save for the first damage. And it was 23 damage, so she needs 11 con save. Saves. Then swings tail. Her AC is not enough, so he hits with tail. She takes 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 more damage, another con save, and is grappled. Con save success, but is grappled.
So it threw a spear and 2 tail attacks?
No, it was only one tail attack.
The spear
You
crit?
said another
The
21?
spear crit and the tail hit.
Okay.
So it was just the 23 and the 21. Okay, that was him. And then this one. Gets to there. 7 is 14, and 8 is 22. This thing was restrained. What is restrained?
Can't move.
Strength check, I think, to attempt to pull free, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's on its turn. Let me read it again. A creature restrained by the tentacles can use its action to make a strength or dex check against your spell save DC. All right, so we can try to get unrestrained now, which it will. And fails. So it remains restrained. And that brings up Wallace's turn.
Wallace will move here. Where'd my character sheet go? Oh, that's right. I had to reload the page. All my character sheets went away. We'll attempt to shoot the salamander thingy. Does the 18 work?
Um, 18 hits the salamander.
It needs to make a DC 15 strength saving throw or get pushed back 15 feet.
It is pushed.
Wallace then goes over here.
It is pushed and takes 14 damage.
And activates his lightning sword as his bonus action.
Okay. The owl.
Um, I don't see it in here, but I think with another character that also had an owl of Find Familiar, I had a flyby ability. Is that an oversight, or does this thing not have it?
This thing is governed by the Find Familiar spell. So whatever Find Familiar says that it has and can do is what you have and can do.
Copy. All right, owl's gonna.
It does take the the form of the animal owl. So you should be able to open the block if you right-click the token and choose Open Character.
The owl doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
It's not on the
Man.
character block. Is it in the bio info? Yeah, it's a trait. Okay.
It's fine. I'd rather have it on Overwatch in case we're gonna. The damage is basically nothing.
Okay.
Owl's gonna hold there.
Very good. Bartholomew. That's the name of your owl, by the way.
Ah.
But it's Bart's turn.
Yes. Okay. Time for some big magics. Wait, hold on. Flara's there. This is just so I know that I can actually do the thing. Yes. I'm gonna do this.
Scatter. The air quivers around up to 5 creatures of your choice you can see within range. An unwilling creature must get a wisdom save. You teleport each affected target to an unoccupied space that you can see within 120 feet of you.
Back here.
Okay. And what can you see? You can see all 4. So it's 4 wisdom saves. They all fail.
Sorry, Melee, but
Wait a minute. He gets to roll again. Nobody fails anyway. Okay. So they're all scattered back here.
basically, yep.
Okay.
Hoping for some big nukage. And
Anything
then I'm
else?
gonna go right. Is I on top of Wallace right there for that?
I mean, potentially, but that's fine.
Yeah, you can share space during your turn. You just can't end it.
Oh, okay. I can see all 4 of them. That will be my turn.
Rail.
Okay, so we just kind of yeeted them all to the corner.
Yeah, you scattered them all to the
Yeah.
one little spot.
Understood.
Henrik's
There's
like,
ever a time.
"Aw."
Oh,
Henrik's-
and then I say, hey, Jin, if you still have some of that fancy lightning.
To which Jin goes, "That's why I wanted to
I-
sleep."
Well, he can upcast.
I was hoping you would get them all in the same spot.
All right, I'll come up to this spot here, and we'll do a little ice knife action.
There we go.
Mm, that's a good call. Alrighty. The 25 will hit the first target for sure.
So they all everyone within 5 feet of the target needs to make a DC 17 Dex save.
Including the target?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage for a level 1.
One
Well played.
succeeds.
Yeah, that spell's broken. That's
2
It,
succeed.
as a level 1, it's broken, but I'm not going to argue with it in this context.
All
Well,
right.
how often do you really get 4 creatures to cluster like that on their
Two-
own? You like maybe a sneak attack round?
Two succeed, the other 2 fail.
Okay, so the one who is the initial target takes 10 piercing from the spell hitting. And then that guy and all of those guys take 9 cold damage or half on a save.
9 cold damage or half on a save.
Or
Okay. The Slad seems like whatever about it. The salamanders hated it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move up to here to let other casters use that spot because that's primo casting real estate.
Int.
All right. Cade.
Cade is going to stay back in the hut.
Very good. Angelina. Angelina.
Oh shit! I forgot to move her back.
Um,
My bad.
yeah, we'll just there's like no good way to get within 30 feet. we'll move up to here, and we'll just take a disadvantaged crossbow shot on the one that Rail ice knifed.
Okay.
Man,
Which is a natural one.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
And then I'll
Stella.
pass.
well, she can't get within 30 feet of a target right now, so she will instead just yeah, she'll just Sacred Flame one of them. She doesn't have any like AoE spells, so well, whatever salamander is hurting the most.
Salamander hurting the most. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Fails the save. Receives 24
Good.
damage.
That's a good 48 roll.
The furthest salamander is down.
Yay! All right, that was effective.
Practice.
He's gonna stay there, holding his action, in case any of the enemies comes close enough. He'll wail on them.
Jin.
Now, Jin has been waiting for this moment. Do allow me, gentlemen. No fireball.
Fireballs will be silly in this context.
I'm gonna upcast this.
I'm a fire mage in a fire dungeon. That doesn't help.
That gets upcast.
35.
35 lightning damage to
On
anyone
all
that
targets.
fails the dex save. He fails the dex save.
Yeah, so or 17 if you
I
succeed.
think some has resistances.
All right, lightning damage. All right. So he fails the dex save. So he takes that much. And he fails the dex save, so he takes that much. He fails the dex save, so he takes that much. He's already dead.
105 damage is pretty good. It's pretty good for a level 4.
I cast it at level 5.
Or level 5.
Henrik.
So,
Paces around, frustrating that he can't get at the things because there's a ring of spikes in the way and continues to die.
Spiky
Spikes and
death.
tents. Spikes and tents. Blar, it's alright.
Jin, is that where you stayed?
I had no more movement. But
Okay.
I feel relatively safe behind the spiky wall.
Vlar. Vlar will do that.
Bane.
DC 18
Range.
charisma save,
Range is 30 feet.
which is going to break concentration on the one guy that's still fairy fired, but it looks like it's all spell damage.
You're out of range.
Range is 30 feet.
Oh shit.
Hut.
Well, that's a thing. I guess. Darkness, no. Blindness, deafness, 30 feet.
Ugh.
Okay.
60 feet. Yeah, fairy fire will work. You can hit all four of them, all three of them. But that breaks concentration of
The
previous fairy fire. Yes.
yeah. And then we need a dex save. Fail. 2 more deck saves. Fail, fail. Oh, they're all fairy fired.
They're
which
all
one
fired.
which one died? One of the salamanders is dead, so there's a toad
Yes,
and 2
yes.
Sallys.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Salamander's turns. Okay.
It's funny that we have nobody that can like just flick these things with arrows. Just powers right through it, huh?
Well, Melee's got to get some kind of chance, huh?
Right, is it the right amount of math? 20 feet? Yeah.
Ones. A lot of ones.
Well, I mean, unless it got restrained the moment it walked into the tentacles.
Oh,
Yes.
right, the tentacles. I forgot
Yes,
about them.
the blue square is the tentacles.
Stupid tentacles.
What's the save on that?
Yeah, I gotta.
DC 17 decks.
Okay.
Pretty solid choke point.
Yeah,
I have been waiting for a scenario.
this is that's
All these
the,
are.
Mhm.
the tentacles are pretty damn effective. That's like
You're right.
one of my
So he's
first
restrained.
memories playing D&D as like a kid was watching this like 9th level wizard we had in this party use these tentacles to like take out half of a boss's minions.
He's restrained. He takes
One of my
bludgeoning
favorite
damage.
spells in Baldur's
3d6
Gate.
bludgeoning, yes.
Roll 3d6, Jeff.
I use this one a lot in Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah. All right, so that's definitely more than what the thorns would have done.
He uses his action to try to break it. And doesn't. This thing.
Honestly, Steve's spike growth couldn't be more perfect either, because they either have to go through the double whammy over here or take even more damage to get to us going counterclockwise. Kind of.
Yeah, no, AoE for the win.
He's gonna huck a spear at Henrik.
I think in all of my time playing D&D, like every spell I've cast, if you totaled the damage of them, I've done the most damage with spike growth.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I'm assuming they missed Henrik.
They did.
Dodge action for the win.
Alright. Wallace, you're up.
Are they tentacled?
Just this one.
No, the two are not salamanders. Okay. Wallace will stand here where he can do his defensive things to everybody that's within touching distance. And we'll also take the dodge action.
Alright, Al.
Ooh. That's it.
Bartholomew.
Ugh.
Sorry, I'm looking at 2 different spell descriptions. We are gonna do this.
What in the world? Explode? Oh my. 86 psychic on a failed intelligence saving throw.
Let's just hope they're not
Sheesh.
too dumb.
Now I'm sure their intelligence is above 2, but holy cow. That's a fun 5th level spell.
That came from one of those like extra books
Okay,
that they released.
one of them saves.
I
The
suppose I
Slad
could
and the
do-
other salamander fail.
You
But either way, you gotta
gotta
roll the 8d6.
Right? No, because I can't do that.
Oh, I see. Okay, he fails now. So roll your
yeah,
8d6.
8d6. 33.
Interesting
Weird.
way to do it.
Yeah.
It only went over to 6
I
on the thing.
said,
Oh,
17,
he uses
29,
the
30,
he
31,
uses
32,
the interface. He
33.
doesn't just type it out.
Well, the 2 salamanders are dead.
It's
Ugh,
dark in here, and I turned off my keyboard lighting because it's annoying most of the time.
that's fair. I'm sure the lady friend appreciates that.
The Slad lives,
For now.
but it
Yeah.
now has a muddled thoughts and minuses
Basically baned.
that much to all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as con saves for concentration. Do an int save throw at the end of its turn. Okay. You're up, Steve. There's a single muddled Slad who's restrained in tentacles and spike growth left.
Yeah.
Is Discord muted or is nobody talking?
Nobody's
No one's talking. Sorry, I'm measuring.
Hello?
We can
Hello?
hear you.
We can hear
You
you.
What the
apparently
heck happened to
can't
my
hear us.
audio?
I don't know, Mr.
What?
Jimothy. We are able to keep talking. Apparently, you are
He
completely
hates
quiet.
that name, by
Some-
the way.
Somehow
Irony.
this got turned all the way off. I didn't know it. I have
One of
low
the few
volume.
times
now.
I've ever seen
Hmm.
Mike. One of the few times I've ever seen Jim get angry, visibly angry at me, was at Ruby Tuesday, and I called him Jimothy in front of a group of people.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
So what you're saying is I found a button.
Well, I didn't hear you say it at all, so I didn't even know you had
What
said
if-
it.
I come over here and I thorn whip a guy.
You certainly crit Thorn Whip him.
Holy cow!
Whoa.
DC
And I
17.
um
Oh no, it's the melee attack. It's not a save. The save's just underneath.
And
he
you pull
pulls it.
him?
And
How far do you pull him?
I'm gonna pull him 10 feet closer to me, which procs various spike growth based things.
Definitely procs spike growth.
and puts him in melee range finally.
Does it proc tentacles?
He was already in it.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Yeah, I
That's-
assume they
that's
were
the-
already in it.
The
Okay.
tentacles things only happens at the beginning of its turn,
Got it. Okay.
or during its turn.
Yep, Cade.
Okay, Cade, now seeing that there is accessibility here.
Can he get there?
That's what I'm going to check. He's at 35 foot.
He's a monk. He's a speedy boy.
Yeah, monks
Oh
move
yeah,
quick.
good point. Wait, did at any point did we lose the hut?
No, it's not concentration.
Okay, cool. I guess that would be kind of silly. I need to concentrate on this hut and then fall asleep.
Ooh.
Hang on. So yeah, no, that's dead. He's dead.
Okay. That was a jab right hook.
So they
Oh,
seem to come from this way. What?
That was where they came from. Yes.
Yeah, send the owl just like everywhere.
Oh yeah, the
That
owl.
that is what is going to happen. It's
All right, so while Jeff's character is mapping the entire map with the owl,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna say goodnight because it's 11:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before we start another
Oh,
combat.
Bedtime.
We'll call it for now. We'll return at some point. I don't know if we're gonna keep plowing through this dungeon or switch campaigns or what we're gonna do.